First, can I have you introduce yourselves?
I am Nick Smithberg, Executive Director of Iowa Legal Aid.
And I'm Tatiana Lowell Campbell. I'm a staff attorney here at Iowa Legal Aid, and also I'll be working at the Community Schools Project.
So, can you tell me a little bit about this partnership with Jefferson Elementary and how this came about?
Well, we actually started a companion program in Des Moines a couple of years ago. And the idea behind this concept was that children living in poverty face very special challenges in school. And any educator can tell you that kids who come from families that are struggling with income instability, food insecurity, domestic violence, all issues that we work on, have difficulty functioning in school. And so what we just saw this as an automatic partnership to help address some of the sort of outside determinants that can get in the way of educational success. I mean, a very concrete example is housing. Educators know that mobility, which in the education world is a bad thing, impacts the capacity for kids to learn in a very serious way. And kids who move even once from one district to the other can lose an entire year of education just by that. And so we help thousands of families statewide avoid evictions, and that really has an impact on the well-being of the kids. So when we approached the schools on this, we got to yes very quickly. It's almost like a light bulb went off, and they were, because the educators do such a great job with these kids, but they can't read outside the building and get at the things that get in the way of the kids succeeding in school. And so if we can help families get to a situation where kids arrive at school in the morning, they're fed, they're rested, they're not anxious, those are kids who can learn. And so what we're trying to do is make a space for the educators to do their job while we do our job. And it's a really great partnership, but also is one that connects us with families in need in a different way, because when kids are acting out in school or experiencing problems, that's a good red flag that there's something going on at home that we might be able to help with. And in many cases, we get clients through that process who we wouldn't otherwise reach.
And so, Tatiana, can you tell me a little bit about the work that you've been doing here inside the school?
Sure. So we have been officially open at the CSP clinic here at Jefferson Elementary for 3 weeks now. So we can help families with any civil legal issues that come up. So anything from housing to domestic violence to custody to divorce, really anything you can think of. And we've been at this point just doing intakes and getting to know the clients to get ready to work on their cases.
And how would you say it's been going?
It's been going very well. People here have been very receptive. The Jefferson community has been so receptive in giving us referrals and making sure that clients know we're here.
And why is it so important to be, I guess, inside the school, to have this on-site clinic?
Well, it's an environment of trust and access. And so, you know, we make a point of being here on a regular schedule so that we're basically part of the ecosystem of the school, because this is an environment where parents and caregivers feel a certain level of comfort in reaching out with their problems. And so it's important that we be part of that team. And we're actually sitting in on some pretty incredible meetings where we're getting connected with families who are at risk, again, in a way that really wouldn't happen in the normal course of our operations. And so it's trust, but it's also access, right? We will see clients however they want to connect with us. We take walk-ins, we schedule appointments, we'll meet them off-site. Anything to break that first barrier of just forging the connection, because that's really, once we get connected with families, that's when we really can help them.